Title: For years, I lived with relentless headaches. To finally uncover the cause, I scheduled an MRI. During the scan, I noticed the doctor's expression shift. His lips moved almost unconsciously. "What's that doing here?" My chest tightened. On the monitor, something strange flickered into view. Something that shouldn't exist. My throat closed. I couldn't form a word. I just stared. Chapter 1. The scan. The headaches began as faint pulses, irritating but tolerable. I chalked them up to stress, sleepless nights, too much coffee. But over time, they sharpened into drilling stabs behind my eyes. Some nights, even the sound of my breathing was unbearable. At last, I surrendered and booked the MRI. The machine clicked and whirred as I lay inside, swallowed by its tunnel. I tried to steady myself. Inhale, exhale, but unease spread to me like ink bleeding across water. Through the glass, I spotted the technician. At first, his face was blank. Then his brow creased, lips parting in disbelief. Moments later, the doctor walked in. He froze at the screen before muttering under his breath, "What is this doing here?" My stomach lurched. I wanted to demand answers, but no sound came out. His hand shook slightly as he adjusted the controls. When he turned to me, his expression wasn't calm professionalism. It was alarm. And then I saw it too, hidden in the mist of white and gray. Something foreign lodged in my skull. My heart pounded with terror. I couldn't breathe, couldn't speak, only stare. Chapter 2. The doctor's words. The silence in that sterile room stretched until it felt suffocating. At last, the doctor exhaled sharply and gestured for the technician to leave. The door clicked shut. He leaned closer, lowering his voice. "I don't want to frighten you unnecessarily, but this shouldn't be here." He enlarged the image. It wasn't a tumor, not like the ones I'd seen in my endless late-night Google searches. This had edges. Straight, unnatural. "Metallic density," he murmured. "But you've got no surgical history. No implants." "How?" He stopped himself. My throat went dry. "You're telling me there's metal in my head?" He hesitated, then gave a small nod. "Yes." Something foreign. Something placed there. The word placed rang in my ears. "By who?" I demanded. He didn't answer. Instead, he removed his glasses, rubbed his temples, then leaned close. "Listen, I need to make discreet calls. For now, don't mention this to anyone, not even your family." A chill ran down my spine. "Not even my wife? My friends?" "Why?" Before I could ask, he whispered, "Whoever put this there never wanted you to know. And if they realize you found out, you could be in danger." I left the hospital, clutching the envelope of scans against my chest. The streets outside looked normal. Traffic, people, sunlight. But everything felt altered. Inside my head, I carried something I never agreed to. And someone out there already knew. Chapter 3. The Watchers. That night, I couldn't sleep. The envelope sat on the dresser, sealed, but I couldn't stop staring at it. At 2:13 a.m., my phone buzzed, no caller ID. I let it ring twice, then answered. A pause and a click. Nothing else. I lay awake until morning, pulse racing, eyes locked on shifting shadows across the ceiling. By daylight, I convinced myself it was nothing. Stress. Coincidence. But stepping outside shattered that thought. Across the street, a blue sedan sat parked, its windows tinted too dark. The same car I'd noticed near the hospital. My neighbor waved from his driveway, pulling me out of my trance. I waved back, forced a smile, hurried to work. But the unease followed me. Emails arrived. Normal at first, then odd. A blank PDF attachment. Another note later. Stop asking questions. No sender name, just a string of numbers. By day 3, I'd had enough. I confided in Ethan, my closest friend from college, now a cybersecurity analyst. We met in a dimly lit bar, far from prying ears. After scanning the emails, Ethan paled. "This isn't spam. They're masking their IPs. That PDF? Government-level encryption." My stomach dropped. Government. He leaned in. "Not the kind that protects you. The kind that silences you." My wife thought my headaches came from stress. She had no idea. Someone wasn't just watching me. They were guarding the secret buried inside my skull. And if they thought fear would shut me up, they underestimated me.